So, first up is Cake Gums' Harley Quinn submission. So this week's challenge was to have a character just sit on a chair. But the trick was that you had to sit in the chair in a way which expressed that character's personality. So it was an exercise in thinking of your characters from the inside out. You could use an existing character or you could design your own. So Cake Gums has basically a finished coloured version in the weekly challenge room, if you want to grab that.
Got it.
Also, weekly challenges, for those who might be new in chat, are open to anyone to enter. So anyone who wants to take part in this next weekly challenge is totally welcome to do so. And we'll show them on stream the next week and go over them.
I can't see whether this is displaying okay because my OBS is broken, so...
Oh dear.
Maybe I'll try making sure it's in this top right of the screen.
It looks okay, but you're overlapping the leg. There you are. Nice.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So yeah, this is Cake Gums. It's no Harley Quinn. And I love how poppy this is. It's got like so much personality and it's nice and limited too. Because usually we set a time limit for about 3 hours for each of these tests. So this has been a really efficient use of time. And it's totally Harley Quinn's personality as well.
Alright.
Yeah, it's so cool. So nice. I love the follow through on the jester bells as well. Super cool. And then the next one is Steiny's.
I think Steiny's got an update on his.
Yes, it's in the feedback room.
No, I think Steiny's probably went over the 3 hours with this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Still
but
super cool.
Yeah, but Steiny set themselves a really ambitious...
Oh wait, this is as far as I got within the time limit. Okay. Okay, cool.
Well, the blocking is within the time limit, but since then, Steiny's in between a bunch, and that's up in the feedback room.
Okay, I'll grab the one that he put in most latest today.
Okay. But yeah, Steiny was super ambitious with this because look how long this motion is. It's wonderful though. Like, I got from looking at this, I didn't know anything about the character, but I'm assuming that this character is blind, given the way that they're moving about the room and feeling stuff out with their hands.
Yeah, I think Steiny, this is from a concept called The Blind King? I saw you working on like a comic sort of intro panel or like a title splash. Yeah. Yeah. That's
so cool. Like, I really like this character design for one thing. This is a character design you did for the walk as well, right? I didn't understand at the time why they had the hand out in front of them, but now I do. Because they are blind.
There you go.
It's a really nice piece of character acting. I really like it, and I think that you've been doing a great job with the in-betweening so far too. Really nice and subtle. I like that you're not rushing it, that you're taking your time and the character is taking their time. You're not just blazing through it super fast.
It's hopefully going to be a short film followed by a short comic. Oh, awesome.
It's awesome.
It's really cool to see you developing this character in the world through the challenges, because last week Steiny did a walk cycle for him. Where the king was sort of like feeling out the wind as he walked. It was really nice.
So nice.
Who's next?
Oh, the next one. I don't know if the Bird Brain managed to finish hers on time, but there are a couple of stills from the Bird Brain's planning that we could show.
Yeah, can do.
It seems a shame not to show anything, just because the final thing isn't completed.
Yeah. Open original. Coming over.
Those poses themselves that the Bird Brain's put up already are a great illustration of this character's personality.
Yeah. Here's the first one.
A stretch where they're kicking their legs out.
And then
there's this slouch, and you can see that she's playing with different leg positions. Like, do I want his leg to be folded over? Do I want it just to be splayed out? But like, this guy obviously doesn't care about where he is. He's like super casual, super laid back. Maybe a little bit smarmy.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Super laid back dude.
I hope she continues with it.
Me too.
We get to see that.
It's great though to see so much personality already in just the first two poses.
And then I think we've got one from Rennie.
We do, but if you scroll down to the very bottom, then Renee has a finished version.
Okay, I'll do that one then. I'm gonna have to download this one. 1 second. It opening. Come on.
It coming.
There it goes.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
So this is Rennie Rivers.
So what I really like about this one is because Renee has chosen to set his underwater. What it means is that you get like a whole lot of contrast when he really forcefully plops his butt down in the chair. Because everything else is so floaty and slow because of the fact that it's underwater, that it really punctuates that anger of him being like,
That's really, really adorable.
Yeah, there's even a little flare of bubbles as he goes down as the air is trapped underneath him and forced out.
I like the sort of whip stretch, like the stretch of the head going down the hair. Like, would that be follow through?
Yeah, it's almost like a smear.
Yeah.
In the way that it's been handled, which is lovely. But yeah, another really good example of using like your limited time and limited animation to get something that tells you about the character. Like, I don't know whether this character's just usually like this or whether something's just happened, but already I'm like, why are they so mad? Like, want to know more about the story and what's going on.
Yeah, it really feels like they're demonstrating like a moment in this character's day.
Yeah, it does feel like a cutout of a small moment within a bigger situation that makes you wonder about the rest of the story, the narrative.
Good job, Rennie.
Yeah, lovely stuff, dude.
Next one is...
Verti has submitted one. I think this is a animation that Verti has done previously for something else.
Okay.
But it fitted into the weekly challenge. And
sure.
So this is her character, Boogie.
Oh, wow. I don't know what this is opening in, but hopefully it works.
It's an MP something. It's a WebM. This is her character Boogie, who is son of the Boogeyman, I believe. So he can fly, and like I absolutely adore the flow of motion here. Like the way that body comes in and the leg drags behind it. That whole arc of motion is so satisfying to watch. Like punctuated by that little leg kick as well. It's nice to see someone using perspective grids as well. They're so helpful.
Yeah, that chair really feels like it's going back in space.
Yeah, I always forget to use it in my own work, but I would encourage everyone to remember I'm trying to do it more. It's incredibly helpful for knowing where the space is in 3D and keeping things consistent. But yeah, a really beautiful, competent piece of animation there. I guess the only thing I would say about this is I'm unsure as to whether he looks almost like he's deliberately moved the chair out of the way. I wonder if there's a way that can be clarified, that he's accidentally knocked it. Because from his reaction at the end, I'd assume that he's accidentally knocked it and he thinks he's going to sit on it.
I think so, yeah.
So I wonder whether having the chair... Maybe he was trying to spin it so it would face him?
Yeah, I think so.
I think maybe just because the arms disappear at that point. I think that might be what makes it harder to read. But I don't know if Verti is intending to finish this, but if she did, I'd love to see it. Because already, like, the motion is so beautiful.
Yeah, I think from the placement of where he's slouching and where his, like, butt is here, you would expect that he would have positioned himself over where the chair previously was, because he's over to the left for the motion. The story point is sort of misaligned.
Yeah.
Like we have to make more of a jump in the guess than necessarily we should.
Yeah, like the chair maybe could either be closer to where he's gonna sit down, or he could fly further over to where the chair is gonna be when he lowers himself. It's
I
a
love
shame that I
this
can...
curve here. This is funny.
Exactly, and that's what you don't want to lose. That's the problem, is because if you move the chair closer, he has to touch it before he gets to that curve. And if you move the chair afterwards, then he can't end up in the same place at the end.
Yeah.
So either way, you might have to adjust the curve, which is the thing that I really like about it most.
I would
it's difficult.
just maybe like make the chair movement a little bit more sophisticated. So have the chair start here, and then have him maybe hit it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tricky one.
It's a very tricky one. I don't have any simple solutions for it. I guess if I was to change it, I'd err on the side of him, yeah, touching the chair earlier so that you can keep that nice arc in his motion. See, and then
Yep.
we have one from Pal. It's in 24 frames per second. It should be 12 frames per second. I wonder if there's a way that we can slow that.
Let me see.
Oh, won't you save me from myself?
I'm not sure. I think it's a GIF he's posted it in. Sorry, I'm just watching the motion of it. Do you want us to show it with the...
Play it on India's screen. Ha ha, Habbo. Ha ha.
I don't know. I can't adjust playback in...
Habbo says 1 sec, so I think that...
Okay.
I think that he's re-exporting. Hey, there we go.
There we go. Okay.
Ooh. That's lovely, Pal. Look, the 12 frames a second makes a big difference and is important to the motion because it makes her feel much more like controlled and gentle. Look how delicate that sit down on the chair is. Like, that's really nice. Like, she's confident, but also like not overly so. She's not like rubbing it in your face, but there's like a quiet confidence there and a sophistication. A poise. That's the word I'm looking for.
Poise is a good word.
There's a poise. Yeah, it's lovely. I like that you've added a prop as well. That's really nice because that says a lot about the character. How she holds the book. Because there's a casualness to the end pose. But also there's a demureness to the way she sits down. She like covers her legs and scoots them in just after she's like sat down.
I'm just going to check to see if we got any on the Twitter.
And that says he'd ask her out any day.
Of course.
Super cute.
Let's see.
Is that Jusica? Am I saying that right? Did I say the name right or wrong? But it's really nice. It's so beautiful. I'd be tempted to give her a little hair bob just after she sits down during that pause. It's lovely though. Heck yeah. Awesome job, guys. Really nice.
I think we might need to find another hashtag for the weekly challenge because people are posting for something else.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what that was.
No idea. I think maybe it's like something on American broadcast channel doing stuff, so we should switch it over.
Oh well, what should we call it? We could do like animation breakfast challenge, but it's such a long name.
Yeah, it is more specific though. Yeah, just because I have to parse out some weird ones.
Peg bar challenge.
Well, this is the Animation Breakfast Club stream.
Yeah.
So what about
Animorning challenge.
Animorning challenge could be good. Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone wants to take part in this next one, please hashtag it on Twitter if you post it on Twitter. Hashtag Animorning challenge, all one word, so that we can check Twitter and just grab any entries we haven't seen, so that we can celebrate them on the stream with you all next week. And this weekend's challenge, this week's challenge, not a weekend thing. This week's challenge is we're going to do quadruped motion. That's right. You've done 2 legs. You've seen them both. Now you're going to do 4. That's twice the number. So This time, I'd like you guys to do a little bit of animal action. And I think one of the things which will be nice to try is a jump. And the motivation for the jump is up to you. It could be a dog catching a frisbee. It could be a cat jumping up onto a table or a windowsill.
Everyone is reacting very badly to this challenge.
Come on, guys, where's your adventuresome spirit? You know why you're saying oh no. You know you're all saying oh no because you know it's something that you guys gotta work on. You gotta bite the bullet. And I don't want to see no anthropomorphic characters walking on 2 legs. That's cheating. 4 legs is where it's at. You should be happy I didn't ask you all to do spiders. That's 8 legs.
That's true. Jumping spider.
Oh my gosh, they're terrifying. That is actually a type of spider. But yeah. We're doing animal locomotion. It's that time. You all knew it was coming. You can't do a spider. You'll be disqualified. I'll throw you out of the window. You can only do a spider if it's 2 dogs walking back to back to make the 8 legs.
Just duct taped back to back.
Yeah. Any tips to help you along? Richard Williams has a great animal locomotion. I wouldn't call it a tutorial. It's more like a GIF. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, please do. Mercy, please.
Williams animal action. So if any of you guys have the survival kit, you can probably find it in there. If you don't, then you can find it on Tinternet instead. So these are great because this is fairly general, and also I'd recommend just checking. There's a lot of reference you can find on YouTube of slow motion animals walking. So check your individual animals because not all animals walk the same.
They also have different gaits depending on how they're walking.
Yeah, depending on how they're feeling, whether they're hunting or whether they're playing or, you know. If you guys want a little bit of inspiration, then I can show you. Oh, wow, Neat.tumblr's not there anymore.
Really?
Wow.
She took down her Tumblr.
Well.
Are you sure?
She can't stop me from Googling her. She can't stop me from Googling her. Then this is Anita Gorgon, who's like incredible animal action.
Elaine's like, you all know I'm gonna do a guinea pig, right?
Yeah, you could totally do a guinea pig. A guinea pig would be amazing. I hope you guys can see that. I'm sorry if this is like much too small for you all to see. Anita Gorgon is a great one to look at though. She's even inventing her own animals, which by the way, you guys are totally welcome to do if you like. But as usual, the main clause for this is try not to spend more than 3 hours on it. You're welcome to if you want to, but
Habbo's saying I love seeing these 12 frames per second animations. All right, dude. I'll figure out a way to get India's screen better.
Let me copy the image address for this. I'm just going to paste it to you guys, okay? Because this is a great example for jump, which is what we're doing. Yeah, Anita at Cartoon Saloon. She's fantastic. She's one of my animation heroes. So anyone who wants to take part, hashtag Animorning Challenge, or post it in the peg bar if you're in the peg bar.
But yeah, if you post it on Twitter, we'll grab it there as well. Even if you can post it in the peg bar, do tweet at it as well so that.
Oh yeah, you're totally welcome to. You're totally welcome to. But we want this to be open to everyone who watches the streams.
So that again, that is the Animorning
Challenge. Heck yeah. She is super nice, Alice. She's so cool. She's very, very humble as well. Like, I met her and was asking her tons of questions about animation. She was like, I don't know. I don't know. I just do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Do we have Anita's socials? Oh.
She's on Facebook. I don't know if she's on Twitter. I don't tend to use Facebook anymore.
Bryony, do you have her Twitter?
Yeah, Bryony might be the person to ask. Wow, wow, wow. Mm-hmm. She's not big on the social medias. That's probably one of the reasons she gets a lot of work done.
India.
Yeah?
Yesterday, Super Eyepatch Wolf put this question on Twitter. He said, what is your favorite piece of Sonic the Hedgehog fan-made media? Good, bad, or weird? Give me all you got.
Cool.
Sounds like he's making a video about Sonic fan-made media.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet people have already said Sonic Robo Blast 2, but...
Maybe. Wow, there is an Anita Gauguin. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the Anita Gorgon we're talking about, though.
Oh, it is.
It is? Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, she's there, but yeah, as Bryony says, I'm not sure how active she is. But she's definitely someone to...
Also, she changed her Tumblr address if you were searching for Neats. It's now her name.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
well, do you want to bring it up on your screen?
Yeah. There you go.
Her Tumblr is probably one of the best places to find her work.
She must have done a rebrand and went, you know what, I'm gonna use my name.
Yeah, so that's a great place to go for inspiration.
Yeah, I don't think she spends too much time on social media.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that's the weekend. I keep calling it the Weekenderly Challenge. That's the Anna Morning Challenge. And yeah, you all feel free to participate and really push those creature skills. You guys can do it. I know you can. I believe in you.